Honourable members, can I thank you all for your kind comments, especially the kind wishes some of you have expressed to my wife, Alexandra. Can I also thank you for the expressions of thanks from all around the House to the hundreds of people who make this place operate. Can I first thank my presiding officer's team. Deputy Speaker Lindsay Tisch does extraordinary hours in the chair and does a remarkable job organising the team, and I just want him to know how much I appreciate that. The assistant speakers, the Honourable Rick Barker and Eric Roy, do a great job in maintaining the kind of style that I have tried to bring to the role of the speakership. I really appreciate their commitment as well. Can I acknowledge the work of the Leader of the House, the Honourable Jerry Brownlee, and the Shadow Leader of the House, the Honourable Darren Hughes, and the whips all round the House. Many of these people are members of the Business Committee, and I really appreciate the constructive approach they bring to that committee, as well as the work actually on the Standing Orders Committee, because a number of the members are also on that Standing Orders Committee. And in that light, can I acknowledge the Honourable Trevor Mallard. Some people may have noticed the odd terse exchange that the member himself, very occasional, referred to in his... that the member himself referred to in his contribution this afternoon. But I do want to acknowledge that the Honourable Trevor Mallard brings a wealth of experience and a very constructive approach to both the Business Committee and the Standing Orders Committee, and I want to acknowledge that because I'm sure not many of the public would be aware of that very valued contribution. Can I thank all members for the courtesy you extend me as Speaker, because I know it's impossible to get everything right. And at times I apologise when I don't get things right. But you extend extraordinary courtesy to me from the Prime Minister down. To tell the Prime Minister at times he's being a bit naughty and needs to sit down is sometimes quite daunting. But I'm always very gratified by the way that the Prime Minister, ministers and all members of the House treat me with extraordinary courtesy, and I'm very grateful for that. Can I thank the Clerk of the House? Mary Harris is an extraordinarily competent clerk. We are so lucky to be served by her. And can I mention also her EA, Andy, who is just a gem. And I think the two are a formidable team. But the whole clerk's office staff, from deputy right down, there's so many of them, keep this House operating at times under quite challenging circumstances. There's the select committee clerks and the whole team, the PCO, the Bills office, the Hansard team, the parliamentary library, our loyal chamber and gallery officers, our interpreters, the messengers, the security staff, the building maintenance and cleaning staff, our reception and visitors team. They all play a vital role in how this place operates. Our sound, radio and television technicians working right at this moment to bring our telecasts and broadcasts to the public. Had a bit of a challenging year this year with the sound systems in this place, but I think we've overcome most of those problems. The travel office, who have to put up with our changed bookings up to 5 times for every trip we make. To the Bellamy's staff, the behind-the-scenes team of Jeff Thorne and the parliamentary service staff, and of course I include there our electorate office staff that work so hard to support us. And last but not least, our remarkable komatua Rose White Tahuparai, who does her job with extraordinary dignity and actually great organisational skills as well. Can I thank my Sergeant-at-Arms, Brent Smith, and my own office staff, Roland on my right here, Trish and Beryl, who now is in her 25th year of working with me, a quarter of a century. And she actually started in this place ahead of me. She worked in the office of one of Sir Robert Muldoon's ministers before I arrived in this place, so she has an extraordinary trove of knowledge, and those of you who interact with my office will know how valuable she is. And I thank my team because we can continue to run the office on just 50% of the cost of the office when I arrived in that place. To 11 o'clock this morning, you people had worked in this place. The House had sat for 595 hours and 58 minutes. That's 30 hours more than last year. 127 bills received the royal assent. 12 of them are waiting for the royal assent at the moment, which is double last year's 66 in total. Written questions lodged have doubled from 19,822 to 39,817. So can I say to all members, I think you do deserve a break. So too does the press gallery. Can I acknowledge that they've also worked hard? I'm sure all members of this House would acknowledge they don't always see eye to eye with everything the press gallery does, but they're committed, the members are committed to what they do, and they work very hard. All I would say perhaps is it is at times very easy to criticise our Parliament, but as someone who's been in many parliaments and many supposedly democratic places around the world, this place has many strengths, and to me it's a shame to endlessly criticise it. Colleagues, as we depart to enjoy some relaxation this Christmas, I'm sure we'll all want to remember the families of the Pike River miners so tragically killed just a few short weeks ago. Christmas for those families won't be the same. Such a family-focused time will reinforce their awful loss. Our thoughts and prayers will be with them this Christmas. Colleagues, go forth, do enjoy yourselves, go well, and I look forward to seeing you all next year. The question is that the motion be agreed to. Those of that opinion will say aye. To the contrary, no. The ayes have it. The House stands adjourned until 2 p.m. on Tuesday, 8 February 2011.